I had just done the thing that I promised myself I'd never do again. I was in a subway washroom. There was vomit all over my face. When I was a teenager, for a few years, I had an eating disorder known as bulimia, where you binge eat on food and then make yourself throw up. And I was struggling so much with this because I had all this anxiety in my body. I was so desperately trying to prove myself to people and show people how cool I was and really just try to make friends and feel like I could belong. And I just never felt good enough, so I had all this anxiety. But I didn't have really any emotional regulation skills at that time in my life. I had no way to comfort myself or make myself feel okay. And so food was my way to ground myself, make myself feel comfortable. When I ate a lot of food, I kind of could just relax. It was a source of pleasure for me, source of love, really. But I was struggling because it's like I wanted to feel this comfort through food, but I also, as well at the same time, felt like if I got fat, I'd be ugly and no one would like me, no one would want to be around me. And so I couldn't hold those two thoughts at the same time, so I'd purge the food, I'd make myself throw up so I could try to stay skinny or try to not get fat, which I was so afraid of. And I struggle with this for years. To this day, I'd say it was the hardest thing I ever had to overcome because I had so much shame around it and couldn't share it with anybody. But there were so many moments like in that subway bathroom where I promised myself I'd never do this again, and then there I'd be, binge eating on food and doing it again. It took me many years to overcome it and many failures. So for anyone out there struggling with an addiction, I think that just say no is such a stupid argument. Like, oh, I never thought about that before, to just say no. There's layers to trauma, there's layers to addiction, and I think it's a process where you need to give yourself compassion and grace, but also learn how to do the emotional regulation skills, because until you learn how to fill up your own cup, make yourself feel okay from the inside, you're going to constantly look to other things, food, drugs, women, alcohol, anything, social media, video games, to cover up what you're feeling inside.